Now that you have a thorough understanding of the new document dialog box, let's go ahead and create a new document and look at some of the things that you'll be seeing within a document inside of Illustrator. So let's come up to the File menu, and under the File menu, you can choose New. Inside the new document dialog box, what I want to do here is set up some bleed values. The reason why I'm doing this is so you can see all of the potential lines around the artboard, so I can explain what those lines represent. So for our purposes, you want to come over and select this option right here, which will make all of the settings the same. Meaning, if you come into the top text field and you type in 20, you'll notice 20 is applied to the bottom left and right as well. So with that set up, go ahead and click OK. It creates the new document. Now, in order for us to see everything associated with this document in terms of potential guides, if you will, what I want you to do is come up to the View menu, and under the View menu, you can choose Show Print Tiling. So I'll explain exactly what we're looking at here with the new document in just a second. But first, I want you to take a look at the tab up here towards the top. This tab is giving you some important information. First of all, it's telling you the file name. Because I didn't provide a name within the new document dialog box and I haven't saved this document yet, it's set to untitled, in this case 7. It's also showing the current magnification, which right now is set to 76%. It's also displaying the color mode or the color space that I'm working with. In this case, it's CMYK. And then this option here is the preview mode. And there's a couple different preview modes. Right now we're in preview, but there's also outline overprint, and there's also pixel preview. If you're working with proof colors, that information will also show up here on this tab. So what are we looking at in terms of all of these lines with the document? First of all, you can't see all of the dashed lines because we see the artboard border. And what we want to do is turn that off. So if you come up to the View menu, under the View menu, you can choose Hide Artboards. When you do that, now you can see all of the dotted lines. So what do these dotted lines represent? The innermost set of lines represents the actual printable area, and this takes into account the printer's non-printable margins at the edge of the paper. It's controlled by the specifications set up in the Print Setup dialog box. This second set of dashed lines or dotted lines is the paper size. And then finally, we have this red line. The red line defines the bleed region, which we specified in the new document dialog box. Again, you would typically get these parameters from your print shop. They can be modified in the document setup dialog box and the print dialog box. For now, I want to turn the visibility of artboards back on. So we're going to come back to the View menu, and under the View menu, we can choose Show Artboards. Now, like I said in a previous movie, you're not limited to just one artboard per document. So in the next movie, what we'll do is take a look at how we can work with multiple artboards.